So this may look like your normal Sonic Unleashed Windmill Isle Act 1, but I assure you it is not. There are modders for Sonic Unleashed Recompiled that have made versions of all the pre-release builds of every available pre-release stage in the game. We're talking unused layouts, we're talking builds from previous versions, all of that stuff. And there's a lot of it. So what I did is I put a poll for my subscribers on whether or not they wanted me to see the whole thing, my Twitch subscribers that is, on whether or not they wanted me to showcase every single variant of every single level, because just as a little appetizer, there are 3 variants of Apatow Act 1, and there are 3 variants of Apatow Act 2. You know what? I'll just go ahead and show you the list of all of the stages that have pre-release builds. Oh, not big enough for you? Let me just zoom out here. Is that still not big enough for you? Here, let me zoom out just a little more. There are this many different variants of pre-release stages for Sonic Unleashed. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to show off one version of the prototype stages from the main day stages, because that's what I'm most interested in. If you would like to see me go through this mod in its entirety, 500 likes on this video. Deal? Well, whether or not you like it, that's the price. So let's go ahead and jump into Apatow Act 2 here. I'm just gonna pick the first proto build that's in the list here, just to make things easy if we do end up revisiting it. Now, I will say that if this may change your decision, whether or not, you know, you want to see the full thing, is that from what I understand, the main day stages have had some extra geometry added to them in order to make it completable, make a lot of the proto stages completable, and I don't know how different they all are. But in addition to that, the night stages, it is suggested to use mods that allow you to fly over the level design. Like, literally just take the Werehog, it essentially enabled no-clip mode. So, the night stages, I may not actually be playing them, but I would like to, at the very least, fly over them and see what's different compared to their normal layouts and stuff. So far, this version of Windmill Isle doesn't feel that different. 400,000 likes for it! I mean, I wouldn't be mad about that, but I'd be shocked. But this mod really interested me. So after we finish Windmill Isle Act 2, I'm gonna take another short break and thank all the people who have compiled all of this information together. Recompiled, in fact. And talk about what other mods I'm using on top of the proto mod. They're all visual mods, other than, I guess, homing attack on A. Or sorry, the homing attack on correct, but other than that, I'm just gonna kind of be looking and reacting. This is I did play through Windmill Isle 1 before I started. Or before, you know, the stream and everything, just to make sure everything was working. But I have not looked through anything else, so I'm curious to see how different these pre-release builds are gonna be. So far, Windmill Isle Act 1 had, like, a different camera angle when you launched over the pit. Windmill Isle Act 2 feeling pretty much the same. I don't know if I'm familiar enough with Unleashed to really know. Is it just me, or is Sonic faster? I don't think he's oh! Interesting! So the proto build locks your speed here. Huh. I guess that's a way to do it. Before they decided, I guess, to unlock your speed and just let you go ham on it. Either that or something glitched out, but I feel like that's a pre-release build thing. They wanted you to see all those houses. 500 likes? 500 is crazy. People have done it before on other videos, so it's up to them if they want to see it. That is the price. Yeah, wow, they lock your speed for, like, the entire last segment of Windmill Isle here. I'm very glad that they decided not to do that in the actual release of the game. Though it was cool to look at a lot of geometry, especially in Recompiled with the motion blur off. Yo, nice the ship guy. Yeah, thank you so much for recommending them. It was pretty cool playing through those. Okay, so real quickly, the other mods that I am using are, well, the ones that affect things are high-resolution textures. That one's led by, I'm looking at the mod manager here for credits here. That one looks to be led by Starlight, GabiShy, and Danylo. And then the prototype layouts, I need to go to the actual Game Banana page for it. Faithful HD Characters by Mattcrafts and Zeros07, the GOATs. And then Unleash HD, which I did update. That one's led by Pupsi. And in the config for that, I enabled the Xbox Series S with a homing attack things. Or a homing attack buttons, rather. In terms of the Unleashed prototype layouts, we got our lead author here, which is HMS12331. I apologize if I mispronounce everything. And then it looks like original authors. Maybe this was also a Xenia mod. I'm not entirely sure. We got Rotten Mind, DanyloGX, and it looks like Arch Z. It's ARCHXE. So looks to be the case. And file managing by Sos Titre. I definitely mispronounced that. I'm so sorry. But thank you guys so much for putting all this information together. Let's go ahead into Missouri, Act 1. So this is the leaked trailer footage. Ooh. Ooh. This doesn't look like Missouri at all. Oh. Windmill Isle was so, like, similar, I guess, just because it was mostly complete. This is very different. It looks to be like we started right where you normally boost and then go into the 2D section here. Yeah, so it looks like we're just missing textures here. It looks like all the level geometry is here. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if those platforms are there in normal Missouri 1. What's up, Philip? How's it going? I do not speak Japanese, so if you would like to speak to me, also Invisible Rail, let's go. If you would like to speak to me, please speak in English. Do I like the Miku mod? I think it's cool that someone made a mod for Sonic Unleashed that people can enjoy. How do you play 60 FPS Unleashed on console? As far as I know, just playing it on an Xbox Series S or X. Well, this is wild. Whoa! Big chillin'? Nice. Have you been able to get to the gym? Ooh, that's some cool design there, having to do the slide and stuff. Hello, Invisible Rail. Japsist JK. Good message. Man, YouTube chat is on one today. Dude, I can't believe you're so racist against people who speak Japanese, because that's exactly what I said. We're going with some buddies a few times a week. Yo, Philip is swole, coming in hot here. Okay. This is what white space would have looked like. Yeah. There is that really old but very cool mod for Sonic Generations where, like, the all the level design is white, and as Sonic speeds through it, it gains color. I really wish that's just what happened on your first run through of a level, and that way it would be rewarding to replay, because then you would see the level in full color. But alas, that is not the case. Still happy the mod exists, though, obviously. Oh my god. Now, this is definitely some leaked preview footage, alright. Or preview design. Is this the new Cyberspace DLC? Yes. There we go. That was really cool to see. It's always just so interesting seeing how things came to be and what we know. Here. But we'll go ahead and leave the other prototypes for later. Remember, 500 likes on this video if you would like that. Let's jump into Rooftop Run. August preview build layout. I assume this one's going to be a little bit more complete. Since Rooftop Run, I don't really remember a lot of the Unleashed marketing, but I think Rooftop Run was pretty heavily marketed. Jim has a sauna and a bubble bath? Yo, let's go. I assume by bubble bath you mean hot tub, but yeah. What's up, Lost Wisdom? Got to know your channel through Pariah. Hey, shoutouts Pariah. Content's amazing. I miss Shadow Gen speedruns. I just did a Shadow Gen speedrun. I think the video released on Saturday, so you can go check that out. Hey, cheers for the United States. Appreciate the nice comment. Thank you so much. Really? Interesting. Shout out to Niv. Yo, rest in peace, Niv. Not feeling anything different so far. Maybe some big Unleashed heads have seen some things that I have not caught. Cheers from Germany? Let's see. Oh, it looks like the spike placement is... Oh, it looks a little bit more aggressive, at least in the middle there. Okay, we still got our egg chasers. I'm curious if our speed is locked. Looks like our speed is still locked, so they still have me. Speedrunning? Yeah, dude, speedrunning can be addictive if you got a good game to do it with. Yeah, everything's kind of hitting all the notes here, so I guess this one was a more complete level, obviously compared to Missouri, but that was a leaked build versus the preview August build. Because I think Unleashed came out in November, so I'm fairly certain, I'll read the stage select again, but fairly certain this was August of 08 is what this is from. So it makes sense that it's mostly complete compared to the final version. Which makes me very interested to see if, like, anything's changed. Maybe there's, like, a different camera angle here when we go down the clock tower, if anything. Oh, different angle for the clock. That was a really cool angle for the clock tower there. Especially because you don't get a lot of shots in Unleashed that are, like, really zoomed out like that. That was super cool. Oh, 10 ring up there. I think it's normally a medal up there. Obviously, there are no medals or anything in these levels. So it doesn't, like, bloat the save file or anything. No, it's cross. I'm showcasing the a single version of all of the prototype builds that exist for the day stages. Because I figure it's way more digestible to kind of see what the prototype builds entail. So I wanted to do this short showcase, and if people are interested in this video and they want to see me go through more of the prototype, they can check that out. I'll do another stream of it. If I haven't gotten PO6S rank, hey, keep going at it, man. It'll happen eventually. Do we like the close-up Unleashed camera? It's fine. I definitely realize how little the character needs to be for me on the screen, in just any platformer, really, for me to still make sense of what's going on around me. Which is why in PO6 I like the camera variant that's pulled back the most. I wouldn't mind if Unleash's cam was a little bit more pulled back, but with the motion blur, the close camera definitely gives you that sense of speed, even though I don't play with it. Okay, next up is Holoska. The country in which I never knew how to properly pronounce the name, I found out in Sonic Crossworlds. Okay, August preview build layout. Okay, it doesn't specify. I'm assuming it's the August 08. Would I ever play? I'm sure it's only a matter of time. What's up, Mayo? Little 6-7. Do. Chat, what is this Stellarmo show, and should I sub to the crib if I'm a new viewer and want to see more channel content? I would say under that criteria, yeah. If you don't enjoy it here, I wouldn't recommend watching at all. There's plenty of cool people on the internet to check out. I know if you don't like me, you probably wouldn't want my recommendations, but just for the sake of providing some value to you, if you don't like what you see here, highly recommend Emerald, highly recommend Alpha Dolphin. Twitch handle is EMERLDD for Emerald, spelled that way. And then Alpha Dolphin is, I think it's just the Alpha Dolphin, all spelled like how you would spell it in English. I also like Dawn. He's another speedrunner, but he doesn't do much streaming, at least from what I can tell. He doesn't stream particularly often. He's got some banger YouTube videos, though. And then, of course, on the YouTube side, obviously recommend Pariah, Bic, Jay. Pariah, Bic, Yuribox12, Jay's reviews. All them. Pariah doesn't do much Sonic stuff anymore, but once in a blue moon, he throws one out there. Who wouldn't like the streamer guy? A lot of people who like Sonic Unleashed or Sonic CD. Those are the two games I've found where when I talk bad about them, I get a lot of backlash for it. Yeah, Big is a super cool guy. Ooh, that's different. I don't think that's there normally. Was that a longer? It definitely seems like, at least compared to the August preview build, that it's just the, like, custom shots. The different shots of, like, the major set pieces seem to be altered. Which is cool. Well, what happened in Missouri is more of what I was expecting. I think my strategy of do the first one in the list has not paid off, because I think it's in alphabetical order, and August is first. So it's a mostly done game. I could not tell you the difference here in Cool Edge compared to regular Unleashed. What's up, Chris? Man, if people wanted you to like CD and Unleashed, they should make them better games. Hey, what they both have in common is they nailed the presentation and the music's fantastic. I don't know which Dash panel you're talking about, Nailen, so I'm not sure. My favorite kind of drifting in Sonic games? I assume you mean, like, on-foot runners, because obviously there's the race car drift. The Gens drift is really nice. I've grown to appreciate the Unleashed drift, but Gen's drift is still on top for me. Even if the... Let's go a little crazy. Wait. So this is probably newer. So let's go ahead and do the August build again. I'm very curious to see if the Interceptor segment is different here.
Here we
go! Sorry for asking. No problem. Do you only make YouTube videos? Do you have a regular job? Just the amount of shorts, TikToks, everything else I see from you is impressive. I've been doing YouTube and Twitch full-time since March of 2023. However, that does not mean I make a full-time amount of money. I am forever thankful for past me, for saving up a bunch of cash to where, you know, I could actually pursue this career. And the amount of support I've gotten, especially recently, like on shorts, like, and the amount of nice comments I've gotten on stream, I'm really doing my best to internalize that, because I know as a human being, like, it can be easy sometimes to compliment other human beings, but to actually go out of your way to, like, type a really nice comment genuinely means a lot to me. And I do hope that in the future, the answer is not that complicated and I can just say, yes, I do this full time. But right now, still the, you know, reducing spending hard and doing my best to make sure that I can continue to do this. Whoa, different camera angle. Let's go. Well, it was just for a second anyway. You're afraid to take a gamble in this market? Well. Oh. Oh. At least I could die and it wasn't a soft lock, so that's nice. Wow, dude, Sonic Unleashed is a real buggy game, man. Don't waste your money on this absolute piece of garbage. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my lordy. Even in the prototype build, I still fuck up on that boat turn. What's up, Goku? How's it going? Rakiri! Thank you so much for the sub, man. I don't know why the alerts aren't working today. See, I'm worried because I don't want to fuck with them, because when the alerts stop working for a minute, they, like, work again. And it's really strange. And they all, like, flood at once. But maybe I accidentally did something. I'll check after this level. And then we can get the proper alerts for you guys. But thank you so much for the sub. It means a lot. Thank you for the support. But yeah, I do need to look at the numbers just to finish out that do I do this full-time question. Out of the 34 months I have been doing this, I believe I have made a profit, and a profit means I have made more than $1,500 a month, because those are my fixed expenses. I believe I have made a profit 8 or 9 of those months. I think it might be more. I think it might be more now. It might be 10 or 11. But, yeah. Hello, King Galactics. Oh, that's kind of mean. I thought that dude was just gonna send me off into the drink. Yeah, I sure lost wisdom. My recommendation, now, I did not do this myself. Yo, Nailin, thank you for the gift sub. I appreciate it. My recommendation is to have a job in which you are comfortable with the amount of money that it makes, and don't fully switch to your side hustle, or whatever you want to call it, your main hustle, you know, your musicianship, until you can make an equal amount of money. Now, I know that's a lot of effort and a lot to say, or you can take my route, which is build up a significant fund to cash, and then, you know, do what you will with it. But I will say, when I started, I was already making money, so it wasn't like I started from 0 subscribers. Looks like the Interceptor segment is the same. I really hope there's a modder out there. I know when I made the short on it, someone said that it was shared in the Hedgehog Engine modding server. I know I should be better and actually know how to do this myself if I want to see the mod made, but I figured if there's anyone out there who can unscript the Egg Chaser and the Interceptor segments, that'd be really cool. And nothing else, because I know the momentum-based physics mod does that, but I would like to play with it without having to completely alter the physics of the game. What's up, Joe? How's it going? We are currently going through a single version of the prototype versions of the Story Day stages. Early leftover layout. Ooh. Working part-time at McDonald's, I got fired last week. Oh, that sucks. Did you get fired or did you get laid off? Because, I mean, if you got fired and not just laid off, then I can't say I'd have as much sympathy. Because you got fired, it means you probably did something wrong. Oh, the barriers aren't there. Yo, 15 stream streak, let's go. Have I thought about selling merch? I do plan on selling merch. Whoa. Holy camera angle there, Batman. Also, that platform spring is now a dash ring, I guess. Different flavor, I suppose. It added immersion to have a platform with a spring there instead, I guess. Ooh, there's a robot there. Anyway, so the question is... well, the question was, have I thought about selling merch? Is yes. When I have 100,000 subscribers on either channel, I'd like to start merch. It's very important, especially in a business like this, to remain focused on one particular thing until you have the means in order to expand properly and pay people to help you out with other branches of what you do. Gonna have to try out the night stages? Well, hey, King Galactics, if this video gets 500 likes, I will do a full stream showcasing all of the prototype layouts, including the Werehog levels, so be sure to give this video some support if you want to see that. Want your face on my shirt? Dude, that'd be wild. That'd be the limited run. All the meme shirts would be a limited run, for sure. Alright, well, I appreciate it, King Galactics, and that definitely means a lot coming from a person that I usually... that I talk about how much I dislike their favoriteest game ever about, so... I'm glad you can find some sort of value from what I do, even if we don't see eye to eye on this game. My favorite day and night boss of Unleashed? For day, they're all kind of the same, but I kind of like the rooftop run one, because the robots that pilot it are super random. The Jungle Joyride run is pretty neat, too. For Werehog, I don't really like any of them, but I suppose if I have to pick, the Dark Gaia Phoenix is just super cool visually, so I'd probably take that one as my quote-unquote favorite, anyway. So it seems... Oh! Well, I'm glad they changed that for the final build, because I think there's a row of springs there, so that doesn't happen, but it looks like it was just a single spring in the preview here. Fuck. Now's the perfect time to work on my voice acting as Ajax's boss chow. I'm always happy to support Ajax. I will gas up Ajax to the end of the earth. The amount of effort that man puts into his content is so inspiring, and I really hope that soon his subscriber count catches up with his video quality, because there is currently a very, very large discrepancy between the two. And it's not the video quality that's the problem. A D rank? What happened to all my speed? Bum, 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 bum. All right, Empire City up next. The October build. So this one will probably be pretty close. Tiny Cam Sonic Man Shadow. Hey, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I don't know what your name is, but it's in Japanese. There's not much I can do about that. But I appreciate the kind words. Thank you so much. Been getting just like crazy amounts of kind-hearted messages. Oh! What? What is this? What is this? Oh, is that Yurin? There was another person that tried speaking Japanese in here that had similar characters to your name. My apologies. Twitch and YouTube chats are all about being unrelated. I don't really care if Sega goes storybook or boom. The honest answer is neither. Focus on making a solid core Sonic game first, and then branch out. Yeah, what's up? How's it going? Is that urine? A Sonic fighting game? What, is Sonic the Fighter's not good enough for you? What was that safe level design in my hard Sonic game? I see. Hey, don't sleep on the Sonic Boom TV show. Season 1 and especially Season 2 are actually awesome. Alright, looks like we still got Interceptor and Egg Chaser segments. Woo! I did enjoy some of the comments on that short that would be like, what, dude? Did you just want to play the game more automated? In reference to unscripting those segments. When you understand... Oh! There's no invisible wall here! In the prototype. That's fun. Well, it makes that skip a lot easier. But anyway, what was I doing? Roasting Shorts commenters. Ooh! Oh, shit. I actually I like that a lot better than how it is in the final game. Because it's a risky shortcut. That's really neat. Yeah, anyway, all of the hazards would still be there. Your speed just wouldn't be locked, and they'd be coming from in front of you instead of behind you. Oh my gosh. Alright, no boosting. We're gonna jump dash this next time. Trust. Ah! Yeah, who knows? That might be part of the reason why they made it that way. Oh, there are no enemies here either. Well, that was more different than I was expecting it to be, because I think this was the October build. So I don't know if the October build is before the August build or after. I'm sure all this information's on the Game Banana, and I'm just being ignorant about it, but... I actually don't know if there's prototype Eggman land, so we may see some Werehog. Early leftover layout. Let's do it.
Here we go.
The Boom TV show is worth the franchise nearly dying for. Well, thankfully, Sonic was in no... Why is there fire in my Jungle Joyride? What... Why are those... What? Why is the ocean on fire? That really threw me for a loop there. Polar bear in Texas. Yeah, but what I was saying to Sami, good smart-ass answer, but what I was saying is that I don't know if it's like October of 07 and then August of 08, or if it's August of 08 and then October of 08, because it seems that I think we played one of them in the October build, and it seemed more different than the August build. Oh, there was no scripting there. Oh, boy. The fire thinks it's in a DLC stage, true. Oh my god, bruh. It also definitely helps, or doesn't help playing through this stuff, because, like, the tiny, minute differences in the scripting when you played these levels so much really throws you off. There we go. And no scripting on those dash rings, and there's also enemies there. Ah, yeah. Okay, it is August 08 and October 08. I will choose to believe that, since I know you know a lot about this game. That was you speaking Japanese earlier? Well, thanks for admitting to it, and for that I'm just gonna time you out, because you literally know the rules. So... You've been here more than enough to know not to speak Japanese in the chat. Oh, man. YouTube chat, YouTube chat. Where have we gone wrong? What happened? Oh, my God. Nah, if you want to watch Sonic in Japanese, go watch Pariah. I will not be playing the games in Japanese. I do like playing them in the language that I understand. Oh my god, there's more fire. You know, Cross, I'm not seeing any volcanoes. Those just look like little fire pillars to me. I see. Well, I'm a showcaser. That's a new label that I haven't heard prescribed yet. Also, the Interceptor's much faster here. Like, he was right on my ass. Also a single dash panel. I used to say that too till I tried it once, so trust me, I have tried it. I also don't have any rings. There are no rings here. Oh, I could drift. I could drift to build boost. I've never played this game above 60, so I'm not entirely sure. Alright, surely that'll be enough. I can drift on the water to keep the boost going, I guess. Oh, rings! Rings! Oh! This was the path. Okay, instead of it being a shortcut. Or maybe it wasn't. Well, I guess they decided making it more of a secret path than, outright having you do it. Wow, those feel way faster than they do in the final game. Ooh, wow. Ah! What's up, Oz? How's it going? Yeah, well, considering my stream is English only, it would be very odd for me to play my game in not English if I have the option to play it in English. Okay, that's not there. It's below instead. I guess they decided the high path wasn't challenging enough. So they moved it up there in the final build. Play the game in a language they don't understand, true. And then tell you that Sonic's better in Japanese. Oh my god. Stelmo, when is this stream ending? When I hit stop streaming, probably. Just in case for my non-English audience, I would imagine that's not a very large amount of people. Also, this spring doesn't really work. Oh, shit. Nice. How'd I fail? Cause these aren't the normal layouts of the level? True, this isn't Sonic Gens, you're right. Oh my goodness. Oh, god damn it, there's no dash panels there. Alright, well now I know. Yeah, I can't really moderate what you can't understand, so it doesn't make sense for people to not speak English. But Stelmo, isn't that gatekeeping content from people who don't understand your language? Yes, it is. Not enough memory to open page. Oh, YouTube chat's just gone forever. Did the YouTube stream go down? No. Okay, very cool, Google. Aw, well, I know you intentionally did that, so I'll see you in 24 hours. What the fuck is going on, YouTube chat? My god. Oh my lord! Yeah, well, the Twitch stream is fine, so yeah, I don't know what happened with YouTube for a sec there. It's all those AI shorts being uploaded. It's using up all the memory. Oh my goodness, man. This is tough. I'm also half distracted because people are being dumbasses in the YouTube chat. And they ask me why I don't put it on screen. Because my VPN blocking Twitch? You know, I've never heard of that. Oh, okay. I was like, I thought the platform was gonna stop below the 2 spikes here, and I got really confused. Like, how am I supposed to make that? Well, I will include Eggman Land here, so all the Werehog fans will get a little taste. A little hit of the drug. Oh, this is a cool camera angle. Not really much to showcase there, though. Cool geometry, at least. Okay. I was half expecting a 4th one to show up there. No, this is an early layout. Oh, this was meant to be 3D here. Interesting. Well, at least camera-wise, it was meant to be 3D. What's up, Nashihara? What's up, Philip? Oh, YouTube chat, stop being dumb. Ooh, I like this camera angle. That'll just happen. Oh, something got messed up. I thought those dash rings didn't work for a second. Oh my god, I've almost spent 10 minutes in this level. Okay. It looks like they gave dash rings a lot more lockout time in the final build. Because all over Jungle Joyride. Now, I think this wasn't like an August or October build. This is like a leaked build instead, so... Oh, I can't wall jump there. Steam connection is back? Oh, that's good. Rather bad at video games? Yo, same here, bro. And folks like to roast me in shorts of like, yeah, I don't like your opinion. So, you know what? You're bad at this game. That's probably one of my favorite, like, gamer argument, like, cope things. Is just like, yeah, I don't like your opinion, so I'm gonna make up some arbitrary thing that you're not good at, and therefore it invalidates your opinion. I think that happened on the Sonic CD short. Where someone was like, yeah, but this dude's using a spin dash in Sonic 1. I was like, what does that have to do with CD's level design being bad? That was probably my favorite one. I wouldn't answer that because it just incentivizes people to say dumb shit. So, wow, what a level. I'm sure glad they toned it down for the official release, because the official release feels like a natural scale in difficulty. This one, I don't know what this was supposed to be. I don't know if it's like a early version of maybe 1.2 or something. Let me check again. Yeah, this was early leftover layout. Well, I'm gonna assume that was for like DLC or something, because that was crazy. We do have Proto Eggman Land. but it's the only one. So you know what? For the sake of not having repeat content, if this video has 500 likes on it on YouTube, I will do the rest of all the prototype stages, including the nighttime ones. This was really cool to see. Even the, like, fairly innocuous changes between stuff like Windmill Isle, Rooftop Run, and Dragon Road weren't really that different, but all the other stages had something cool with them. So I really hope you enjoyed. But until next time, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see ya in the next one. Oh, we're almost to an even 46 minutes. I'm stalling again. I've been doing that a lot. I need to get my timings down so that I end on nice numbers again. And I think we're good.